My name's Nick Crocker. I'm a retired police officer. I volunteer for the ambulance service as a first responder. I've dabbled in learning French for years and years and years, and just had enough to get by in a bar or a restaurant on holiday in France, but always wanted to learn more. I could read and write pretty well, and I had the fundamentals there, but I had no practical experience of talking French in any great detail, and it was something that was missing for me completely, and it meant I had little confidence. I felt really frustrated. Came across Simply French and then the Real French group, and then learned about the Conversation Café, and it absolutely hit home for everything that I need to really complete my program of learning French to whatever level I can get to. That's what it was proved to be. Really interesting, lots of fun, and has allowed me to take all that stuff which is in my head and practically use it and become an exponent of someone who talks French. I found that I was very quickly actually able to think and respond to conversational questions and the to and fro of a conversation quite dynamically. Beforehand, it was very laboured because I'm used to just reading and writing, and I was translating and being very literal. Whereas getting into conversation, you can talk quickly. You can have a conversation at a normal pace. And this is taken into a living, breathing language, which I can use. I can really do it now. If we talk about, I'm a reasonably confident person, but actually I was frightened a bit, being worried that people will think you're stupid, or that they'll just laugh at a simple mistake which shouldn't have happened, or shouldn't have happened the second or third time. All those classic fears, really. But they were dispelled. It just wasn't a reality. I came into the class, and I really remember that first lesson I had with the group, where I had to introduce myself, and I had a couple, 3-4 things written down, ready to go. And I think that's been the hallmark of it all, really, is putting aside those bits of paper with the prepared conversation pieces. So learning to be able to speak dynamically, to have the confidence to express yourself, not repeat parrot-type phrases. The group was so inviting. Everybody's in the same boat. Nobody's judging. Everybody's learning and helping each other to learn. Don't waste time learning in less effective ways. Spend quality time doing quality learning. So it's been transformational for me. I wanted to learn how to be able to conduct a conversation in a first aid or emergency situation, and so we had a great lesson. Fast forward a month or a month and a half from there, and just a few days ago I was on call, and I was sent to an 88-year-old lady who had fallen, but she was a bit confused. She's French, and so I just started to have a gentle conversation with her in French. Odette really lit up. Her face came to life. She came much more to life. She understood this completely. It was now a subject-specific set of skills and communication that I had with me. And so using the French, we could achieve that. I didn't know how far I could go when I came to the Conversation Café group. I knew I could get better, but I didn't know how far I could take it. I can go much farther than just being in a bar, a restaurant, a museum. I want to be able to get to the point where I can truly engage with people in French, and to enjoy that experience, and to get the most out of vacations and other opportunities in France, and even help more French patients if necessary.